Chef Cristian Feher with Tampa Bay Chef Services. I have a recipe that your kids are going to love today. Kid-friendly chicken and dumplings. If your children are from the South, I believe it's mandatory that they eat this. If they're from anywhere else, I think they'll enjoy it. So let's start off here by naming all of our ingredients. We have 1 chicken breast diced. We have fresh eggs, flour. We have flour for the dumplings over here. We have some peas, chicken stock made from bouillon. Very important that you make the chicken stock very flavorful because we want this to be a very flavorful sauce. Salt, pepper, we have some 2% milk, which is also called low-fat milk, and we have some salted water boiling. So let's get this started. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to start to saute my chicken. All right, so our chicken is cooked all the way through. I'm going to take our really flavorful chicken stock here, and I'm just going to add about, I would say that's like, what, a cup? It really depends how much sauce you want. So think about how much sauce you want and add that much chicken stock because that's what you're going to get. Now, while this is coming to a simmer, I'm going to mix what is called a roux, R-O-U-X. A roux is what is used to thicken a lot of sauces. To mix a roux, you want to get a bowl of flour and mix just enough oil with the flour to create a consistency somewhere around toothpaste. So I'm going to take my fork here and we're just going to start mixing that together. Now, do not mix this with water. It has to be oil. If you mix the flour with water, what you're going to get is dumplings. So we don't want dumplings. We want a roux to thicken the sauce. So now that the chicken is simmering, we're going to add a little bit of roux at a time to thicken it. So just a little bit, and you whisk. Always keep whisking. And here we have, see how nice and thick that's getting? All right. And if for some reason you find that it's a little too thick, you can always water it down with a little more chicken stock. So this way you can get the perfect thickness, which is somewhere around gravy. All right, now we're going to cook that out for another 5 minutes at least, so that'll set the flour. All right, so I'm going to turn this down to medium-low, and we'll just kind of let it hang out. Now, while we do that, why don't we do a little bit of dumplings? So, to make the dumplings, I start out with a bowl. There's about 1.5 cups of flour in here. I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to crack an egg, put it in the middle. Now, a little tip on egg cracking, you want to crack your eggs on a flat surface so that the shell doesn't go into the egg. All right, here we have a little bit of milk, and I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to start whisking that together. So just work that into the flour, get it all saturated. All right, so this here is the batter for your dumplings. Now to make the dumplings, we're going to go over here to the pot of boiling water. Okay. So to make these dumplings, I'm just going to scoop little spoonfuls into the boiling water. So just like this. And it doesn't matter what size you make them in. If you make big ones, you'll get big dumplings. If you make little ones, you get little tiny dumplings. Maybe your kids will have a certain preference once you make this a few times. And my rule of thumb is once they float, cook them for a minute extra and they're done. All right, so now that the dumplings are done, I'm just going to scoop them over into the sauce here with the chicken. Okay, turn the heat up just a little. So I'm just going to mix that together. And there you have it. Kid-friendly chicken and dumplings, y'all. Thanks for watching.